So Sagittarius, here's what you need to know for the next 28 days. Alright, so first card out of the deck, you've got Anima. This is you not judging a book by its cover, allowing yourself to take the wisdom, allowing yourself to let your intuition tell you where you should go, who you should listen to, who you should be, who you are becoming, what you should try, what you should make moves on, how you should make moves. Instead of judging a situation because of what you've heard about it, or judging a person because of how they look, or judging a book you've not read because of what is on the cover or how boring the cover looks. You are first of all being guided to not judge a book by its cover. You guys are going to be meeting a lot of mentors, a lot of wiser people, a lot of persons who have the learning and the wisdom and the knowledge that you seek for you to evolve at this time. Allow yourself to be open to taking their wisdom, taking their guidance, taking their advice, taking the information they have for you without you, first of all, blocking your ears out to the truth or closing your eyes because those persons or those things are not coming in the way you expected or in the guise and the models and the modalities and the methods that you've previously fixed your mind towards. Allow yourself to be open to these new experiences. This is what you've been praying for. This is what you've been wanting. You've been wanting to evolve. You've been wanting to grow. You've been wanting to take yourself further, to take yourself beyond, your previous capacities. And the only way you can do that is by allowing new information to flow in towards you. And this new information is not just information, it's also who is bearing the information, the bearer of the news, either through a book, but I'm seeing a lot here around persons. Allow yourself to explore new cultures, allow yourself to explore new traditions, allow yourself to explore new accounts, even on your social media. Allow yourself to dilute and open up your perspective, dilute and change up who you've been listening to. You've got Aptal, Urek. This is time for you to entrust and believe in the simplicity of life. Again, Butun Yasamak, that emphasis on you allowing God to show you, to bring you the right teachers for you at this time, instead of sticking to all you've known, who you've known, how you've always received information. Allowing yourself to have a very open mind, opening up your mind, broadening your horizons. But this is a lot of emphasis on persons. This next 20 days, be very emphatic about not making fast judgment calls, about not saying, oh, the person looks like this, what could they possibly have to tell me? Allow yourself to stay open. Every experience, every new person brought into your reality has been brought to share something with you. Allow yourself to be humble enough to receive whatever they have to share with you. Next thing, you got Ayal, allowing yourself to walk away and desist from unhealthy habits. I'm picking up a lot of unhealthy habits around the food you consume. A lot of you have been getting the urges. Maybe you've been having pain around the right side of your abdomen. Some of you, you've been told you have like fatty liver, to cut down on excess consumption of alcohol, cut down on excess consumption of fatty food, on greasy food, and you kind of like brushed it off. I'm saying like maybe you guys were told this 1 to 2 years ago, 1 to 2 months ago, and you kind of brushed it off, and you were like, you first of all tried to change up your ways, but then you brushed it off. Redirect your energies at this time. Allow yourself to witness what else you still need to do in life, and let your dreams, let your desires sort of be the guide mark, the guidepost that helps you to lay off unhealthy habits, unhealthy consumption. There's a lot of emphasis on unhealthy consumption habits, and consumption is not even just what you feed on physically, also what you feed your mind. Again, they are bringing it back to the fact that be careful of fast judgment calls. Allow yourself to open your mind. You guys feeling a lot of 1122s. You've been praying a lot for mercy. You've been praying a lot for support. You've been praying a lot for growth. This growth is not going to come in the way you've expected. This growth is not going to come in the way you've expected. Your ego is also going to be making a strong call, and that's also what's going to result in this judgment call that you're being guided to. Ease off on Ease off on making this strong judgment call. Allow yourself to release the need to be right, the need to know it all, the need to have an opinion, the need to have a already preformed opinion, and allow the universe to show you what's feasible for you. Allow yourself to be taken into new experiences, because this is everything you've been praying for. I'm saying in particular, you guys have three particular prayer points you've been repeating over the year. Like in the course of this 1 year, there are three things in particular you've been praying for, and those three things can still come to manifestation before over this next 20 days, but they are going to come in ways you did not expect. So you have to allow yourself to be open to it. There's a lot of emphasis on your ego making a strong call, your ego kind of like wanting to dictate the terms and conditions of the experiences you allow yourself to indulge in. Be very careful of that. Make choices based on what your higher self is telling you. That's also why you were brought here to see this message. You guys are saying 1 1 2 2s. Allow yourself to receive help. Don't say that, oh, this person cannot help me. What does this person know? This person has even helped themselves. Doing nonsense. Allow yourself to receive help. Allow yourself to receive assistance. Allow yourself to ask for help. Allow yourself to ask for support. Allow yourself to ask for not exactly charity in terms of begging for it, because there's something about your pride. Again, they are saying your pride is going to come into it. Allow yourself to understand that you also give to others. So why shouldn't you be open to receiving from others? So why shouldn't you be open to being helped? Why shouldn't you be open to being supported? You're also pointing to others. So it's normal for this energy to want to come back to you. And everything you've been praying for, Spirit is saying this year is going to come through your ability to open up to collaborating with others, through your ability to open up to sharing how you truly feel with others, through your ability to open up to be honest about your feelings, to be honest about what you're going through, to be honest about where you need support, where you need help, where you need assistance, where you need aid, without you wanting to judge that, oh, this person can help me, this person can assist me. You guys are saying 1717 as well as 2323s. This person can help me, this person. Allow yourself to be open to kindness, to be open to being supported. And then there's something about, be very careful of not sort of looking down on anybody over this next 20 days, because if you put out this energy, it's going to be brought back to you, and it's going to be done in such a way, because the universe is saying we need to balance the scales for you over this next 20 days, so you stop moving. I saw this at bottom of the deck, but I wanted to continue to see if that card will pop up, and again it's back. This is the shadow you're not conscious of, because this came out in reverse. This is the Chariot energy. This is movement, but this movement is more of an internal movement, internal recalibration, internal reflection that needs to happen. What are those things you need to change in your life? What are those beliefs you've strongly held on to that are no longer serving you, but you need to allow yourself to release so that you can evolve into the next version of you? That is what is being asked of you over this next 28 days. There's also something, especially like around you guys, overpouring, over giving, and kind of like being very jocular about it. I can give you, I have so much, but then within you, you know you also need support, you know you need help, but you're like, nah, I can give everybody. No, that's also something you need to watch out for and work on over this next 28 days. The internal recalibration that needs to happen is around your emotions. Allowing yourself to come into the place of knowing that you don't know everything. That's the first step. Knowing you don't know everything. Again, you got the devil. Releasing bad habits, releasing outdated mindsets, releasing things you've outgrown, and allowing new opportunities to come in, allowing new experiences to fill your cup, allowing new habits to take the place of the ones you've released. You've got Knight of Wands and then Ace of Wands. This is growth. Make these changes very fast. Allow yourself to evolve as you're being directed. Allow yourself to sharpen your skills. Allow yourself to sharpen your tools. Allow your passions to rise up to the surface. Allow your truth. Allow this new version of yourself that wants to open up that wants to come into manifestation. Allow it to come easily without you holding back on what you think is right, or you saying, oh, I've always only done this, I've always only listened to this kind of persons, I've always only taken advice from this persons, this directions, this book. Allow yourself to be open, because there's a growth that needs to happen, there's a mindset shift that needs to happen for you to move into this next phase. There's also something here about a new project that is going to allow you to, almost like I'm saying, like tap into a core unaccessed recess of your mind, allow you to tap into a new corporate, a new creative project that is going to bless you handsomely and going to bless you richly, and is going to allow you to also continue to bless others. But first of all, this, as I said, there's something about you collaborating with people, working with people, asking for help, asking for support. Also, it's going to be required for this project that you're starting, this passion project you're starting, this new endeavor that is being given to you, that is going to allow you to sort of see yourself in a new light, see yourself being more charitable, being more humanitarian. There's something about this new project you're working on is also going to be something that is more serving of society, not necessarily serving you first. It's going to be giving to others first, and you understanding that for universe to use you for the greater good, it's going to need more space within you. So more of the space that's been previously taken up and occupied by your ego has to be emptied out, so that there will be space for you to accept more of the wisdom and benevolence that the universe wants you to then transmit into the greater collective, to then translate for the greater collective, to help a larger number of persons. Do you understand? To help a larger number of persons. The crumbling, what are you clinging on to? What are you clinging on to? What are those bad habits, those behaviors, those mindsets, those perspectives you are still clinging on to, instead of allowing yourself to release it and then make room? There's just an emphasis here on you need to release to make room to receive bigger. You need to release to make room to receive better. You need to release to make room to receive more of what you want, not less, not more of what you don't want. Your vibration is rising. You're the oracle. Anagram, Lord of Jesus, Seeding Delight, laying foundations, divine plans. You guys, there's also something I'm picking up about maybe you being involved in more charity work, having the opportunity to do more charity work. This is not something that is going to benefit you directly, but it's, think about it like you're going to be depositing into your spirit bank. You're going to be depositing into your universal bank that's kind of like cut across borders. It's not tangible resources. It's like you're building up storage for yourself, storage of goodness, storage of good work, storage of good deeds. This is not about you now saying, oh, because you want the universe to bless you, so you're going to do this good deed. No, it's actually about you being open to allowing yourself to be a conduit for the energies that want to come out into the collective, that is going to come out through you. And I'm saying this mainly around like something you are going to give to charity, not about you just donating to charity. This goes beyond just donating of your finances. I'm saying like time, effort, creating something that benefits a larger group of persons beyond you. You've got the initiation, rite of passage, crossing the threshold. Imrama, where are you being called to journey to? Creating heaven and earth is happening. Lemuria, boundaries. Where do you need to establish better boundaries? Where do you need to establish better boundaries? I'm being told like you guys just also have like a cult following. Like there are certain groups of persons you just listen to every day in and out, and you don't allow yourself to be open to new perspectives and experiences. That needs to change, that needs to be worked on, that needs to evolve, needs to be evolved. Okay, so at this time, allow yourself to receive that which is truly yours. Allow yourself to step into this new level. Allow yourself to receive this new creative project and idea that is being given to you. As I said, this is not something that is going to benefit you directly, but it's going to benefit the world, it's going to benefit earth, it's going to benefit the collective. Creating heaven on earth is already happening, but for this to flow through you, you also need to release a huge chunk of your ego, a huge chunk of old outdated methods of thinking, of beliefs, of perspectives. And I'm picking up there's something here around there's a disenchanting voice you've always listened to. Maybe someone who always told you, oh, do this way, don't listen to those other persons. That you need to allow yourself to switch up. I'm saying you like tuning the knobs of the radio, which is very quite old fashioned. But I'm saying some of you like driving and then tuning. Maybe listen to a certain station and allowing yourself to explore to see what else is out there. See what else is out there. There needs to be a dilution at this time. Dilution of the influences in your mind, dilution of the voices you listen to, dilution of the guidance you listen to. Not to water them down, but to introduce new voices, new meanings, new wisdom, new knowledge into the mix. There's something about maybe you guys like you become so staid and stagnant with your growth. You just keep on doing the same things, listen to the same persons in out. Is there any other message for Sagittarius at this time? Lead your metamorphosis. Lead your metamorphosis. Make a mission statement for your soul. One step ahead is all you need, and then the good kind. Again, I'm being told like this new creative project that is being brought to you. Again, they're telling me to remind you, it's not something that is going to benefit you directly in terms of monetary rewards or financial remuneration, but it's going to help a lot of people. It's going to improve the living conditions of a lot of people. It's going to help a lot of people have a new perspective, a new way of being, a new way of seeing, a new way of embodying their truth, a new way of being alive. So allow yourself to just do it. It's not also about doing it from the goodness of your heart. It's about understanding that you've been chosen as the flag bearer. You've been chosen as the protector of this divine plan. You've been chosen as the one to sort of initiate and embed this new way of being into life. You are one of the chosen ones. So allow yourself to go with this flow. This is also something your soul decided on before you came into this incarnation. So baby, don't think you can shirk your duties at this time. You cannot shirk your duties at this time. You guys also be seeing butterflies, especially like yellow butterflies. You'll also be seeing caterpillars in their lava, at the larval stage. That's caterpillar, right? Because there's something about you needing to understand. It's almost like I'm hearing like, yeah, caterpillars grow their wings once, but there's something about it's like you're being taken into the cocoon, and this next 28 days is going to lead to an unfurling of your wings in a different way, for you to fly in a different direction, for you to experience yourself in a different climate, in a different way of being. You'll be seeing these two spirit animals. Did you see this one? Open-mindedness. That was the first message I got for you. All right, so you'll be seeing these two spirit animals over the next 20 days. First of all, you've got Earth for freedom. You must break out of any limitations that are holding you back. Baby. Whether they are self-imposed or put on you by other people or society, break free and run faster towards your dreams. Break free and run faster towards your dreams. One step ahead is all you need. Make a mission statement for your soul. Lead your metamorphosis. Lay the foundation for this life you want. I already told you changes. New projects. Release your ego. You've been doing a lot of prayer. You'll also be seeing zebras. Open-mindedness. There is more than one way of looking at things. Change your perspective. Switch up the station you listen to, switch up persons you listen to. You must be ready to accept alternative viewpoints and new ideas. You must open your eyes to new ideas and new ways of resolving problems. Again, this is not going to benefit your spirit guys, especially are telling me to emphasize this. This is not going to immediately directly benefit you financially. So don't go and be thinking, oh, what's in it for me? It is you depositing into your spiritual bank account. It is you depositing into your emotional bank account. It is you depositing into your soul account. There is more than one way of looking at things. You must be ready to accept alternative viewpoints and new ideas. You must open your eyes to new ideas and new ways of resolving problems. All right, Sag baby. That's what you need to know for the next 28 days. I love you.